had the head of a horse, the torso of a man, the feet of a goat, and a long serpentine tail.
Have you ever felt like the night itself had fixed its gaze on you? Watching, waiting. In the Pine Barrens, that fear has a name: Devil. 1909, the Pine Barrens of New Jersey. They said it perched on rooftops, horns curling, red eyes glowing in the dark. They swore its shriek echoed above the trolley line, rattling windows and waking whole towns. For 7 nights, fear spread faster than the truth. Schools closed, businesses shuttered. It wasn't just fear, it was frenzy. And for 1 long week, the Jersey Devil was everywhere. This is MonsterQuest Origins. The Pine Barrens are located in southern New Jersey, about an hour and a half from Philadelphia. It's 1 million acres of forest and swamp, a place both fragile and forbidding. And within the Pine Barrens lies a small community, Leeds Point.
Someday, when you're walking through the Pine Barrens of South Jersey, listen carefully as the wind comes off the ocean through the pines. It's like the wind is trying to tell us something. Old Mother Leeds, old Mother Leeds.
In the 1700s, the legends of the Pine Barrens were stoked by a former Quaker and almanac writer named Daniel Leeds. His publications, laced with astrological charts and mystical symbols, were considered blasphemous. To the devout, he wasn't just unorthodox, he was dangerous. But it was his son, Titan Leeds, and his entanglement with one of the sharpest tongues in American history that would lead to a legend. The Leeds family published an almanac that predated Franklin's Poor Richard's almanac, so they became rivals.
What Benjamin Franklin did is he cast more doubt on the Leeds family.
As a way to take a satirical shot at Titan Leeds, Franklin used astrology to predict Titan's death. When the date passed and Titan was very much alive, Franklin declared him a ghost. The joke, printed year after year, tarnished Leeds' reputation far and wide.
The Quakers regarded astrology as heresy, and this caused a big blow-up.
It didn't help that the Leeds family crest bore a dragon-like creature, bat wings, clawed feet, and a barbed tail.
That's called a wyvern. This is kind of unique. It's a 2-legged dragon. So here we have something with 2 legs and 2 wings. It kind of matches the Jersey Devil.
Through Franklin's pen and a culture that believed in devils, a monster took shape. A monster that took full form in a story of the Leeds family that is told to this day.
Folks in these parts said it was a strange family. Well, we do know it was a little unusual because they had so many children. There were 12 kids. The problem was Daniel Leeds didn't take that much interest in the children per se. And so Jane Leeds was stuck with the cleaning, the cooking. It was exhausting work. So then one night in 1735, she learned that she was pregnant with her 13th child. And in a moment of understandable weakness, as she was saying her bedtime prayers, she said, "Lord, let this not be a child. Let this one be a devil." When Mother Leeds' 13th child was born, something went terribly wrong. In less than 20 minutes, it grew to the size of 2 full-grown men. It had the head of a horse, the torso of a man, the feet of a goat, and a long serpentine tail. And then, unexpectedly, with one swipe, he slit the throat of the midwife and attendants, who collapsed in a pool of blood. The creature gave out a blood-curdling scream and escaped out the chimney.
For more than a century, the legend of the Leeds Devil simmered on the edge of memory. Whispers in the woods, tales told by candlelight. But in the early 20th century, it erupted into hysteria.
It was like the third week of January in 1909, and in the adjacent counties to Philadelphia on the Jersey side, there was an unusually heavy snowfall. And then shortly after the snowfall, people started reporting strange tracks. They were terrified with this large number of extra-large footprints. Where did these footprints come from? It must have been the Jersey Devil.
Over the course of 7 days, more than 30 towns reported sightings. People claimed it flew over rooftops and screamed above trolley lines. Schools closed, businesses shuttered. The panic was so intense, the Philadelphia Zoo offered a $10,000 reward for its capture. Children were kept indoors. Hunting parties formed. People loaded rifles and set traps in their backyards. But what really started the frenzy? Some historians point to deeper fears of the time: rapid industrialization and waves of immigration. The Jersey Devil became a vessel for those anxieties, a way to give shape to change, fear, and the unknown. After 1909, the legend didn't die, it evolved. Sightings dwindled, but never disappeared.
If you come into the woods with this pre-existing belief, you tend to explain sights and sounds based on the story.
1927, a taxi driver in Salem City claimed a winged creature landed on his cab roof, pounding it before disappearing into the night. 1960, residents near Mays Landing reported blood-curdling screams echoing through the pines, loud enough to rattle windows. Decades later, many campers in the Barrens still describe two red eyes watching from the trees. For the people of the Pine Barrens, the Jersey Devil had become a convenient cause for their fear. After all, isn't that the purpose of a devil? To give a face to fear, to make the invisible terrors of the unknown tangible?
The Jersey Devil story is a legend, and that involves belief. And that makes it kind of unique. It's not a fairy tale, it's traditional. It's passed on generation after generation.
In modern day, the Jersey Devil has found new wings. It's no longer just folklore, it's New Jersey's signature myth.
We have things like Jersey Devil ball caps, Jersey Devil t-shirts, Jersey Devil wine, Jersey Devil beer. It's an explosion of popular culture.
It's as if the people of New Jersey collectively decided to own their historical fears, to celebrate them, to say, we were afraid, but we persevered.